Hi guys, Susan back here with Thrifty Living. Today we got out for a little while. Did not, so I'm doing the thing again. So I'm going to try to stop doing that because I know you guys don't want to hear me say 50 million times. We went to really just get out of the house a little bit. Didn't plan anything. Didn't plan a yard sale day. Didn't plan an estate sale day. Didn't plan a thrift store day. Some days we do those things. Today it was just, we want to get out of here for a little while because we have been on summer break and kind of get stuck being in the house a lot. So we went about 30 miles away just prowling around because we live out in the sticks. And that's really the biggest town around where there's a lot of good places to go. So went to a little store, well actually it's a pretty good sized store, where they have closeouts and like pallet returns, things like that. Picked up a few things for Amazon. Nothing really interesting there, just bread and butter stuff. But we were on our way to go to a clothing store for my daughter, pick her up some school clothes, and saw an estate sale sign. So of course we can't drive by without stopping. And guys, you're not going to believe what all I picked up. Let me see if I can turn the camera a little bit and let you see just a little bit of what I got here on the table. Of course, I should have done that because I'll never get it back right. I've been watching a lot of videos from the Crazy Picker Life. And if you guys know them, the son, I can't remember if it's a wheeler or a dealer, but the son is into cameras. So I've been hearing a lot about cameras lately. So just so happened we'll get to the estate sale down in the basement. You know, I was prowling around looking at the jewelry, looking at the kitchen stuff. Nothing really hugely interesting. Go down in the basement. They have a whole table of vintage cameras, a whole table of vintage telephones, just everything under the sun. So, got a few interesting things, and I will tell you, if you see the prices on them, those are not the prices I paid because, well, of course today was Saturday, so it was 25% off day, and then my husband, who can talk to a rock, started talking to the lady who actually owned the house. It was her mother's house, and her mother had passed away. And so they start having a big conversation about everything, so she starts making deals. So if you see the prices on them, those are not what I paid. When I finish showing you everything I got, then I'll tell you what I paid for everything. Let's see. Let's start here. This was on, let me get it up here. Let me turn it around so. This was on the first table when I came in. It's a realistic cassette tape recorder. In the original box, everything is in here. It's actually never been opened, never been used. You can see still in the styrofoam, still in the plastic. Normally, I don't pick up the full-size tape recorders, just the micro cassettes, but this was just too awesome. And you can see it was priced at $5. Today was 25% off that, but like I said, not what I ended up paying. Next, let's see. I guess I'll show you I got several cameras, but I'll show you the flashes first. These are Polaroid Wink lights. I think they're both the same. I'm not sure if they're both from the same date. They are both model 110A, and they look really good. They do need a little bit of cleaning up, but not a lot. This one looks a little cleaner. This one's got a little dust to it, but nothing major. Okay, let's see. This, still in the original case. It's marked Rich's Camera Shop in Atlanta. For those of you who don't know, I'm in Georgia. So the original case, and this is a Polaroid land camera. Let's see, Swinger Model 20. I've got to get used to holding it in front of that. Looks really good, looks really clean. Let me open it up and show you the inside. Shutter looks good. not stuck, not mildewed, everything. Whoops. There's the, don't know where that goes back. Okay, there we go. That's just, nothing broke, just to hold the film there. Looks really good. I don't know if the white was a normal color in these. I've got to do a little more research on that. Well, if I could get it back in there, I'd be doing good. Okay, we'll do that later. Also in the case, we have the original instructions, how to use your Polaroid land camera, and flash bulbs, $1.29 at Walgreens whenever they were purchased. Same lady on them, I think. 2 packs of those. And then let's see what else we've got here. Oh, a discount introductory offer. Even the case looks really good. You can see on the inside. So, I'll just back in here. That was the first thing. Next, we have a Sylvania Sun Gun movie light. This is in the original box. Let's see if I can hopefully show it to you without dumping it out. Looks like it's really never been taken out of the box. Cord is still tied up, still. So it even has the instructions in there with it too. Pretty cool. Let's see. Work my way across the table here. Next, Polaroid flash gun, $2.68. The original price on that was $7.14. Has the instructions in there with it, what camera to use it with. Let's see, has extra bulbs in there with it. And this is another case, and I believe this actually goes with one of the other cameras I'm going to show you in a minute, because when I look this up, it looks like this bulb and this case went with that camera. So I've got this flash, I've got the cord in here, extra bulb in here if I can get it out, and then when I looked inside the front part of the case, we have the instructions for the Kodak tourist camera, and then we have Kodak Verichrome safety film inside there. Now, let's see if I can find what camera did I say that went with. The tourist camera. Okay, I actually have 2 of the tourist cameras that I picked up. Let me show you. Or at least I think this one is a tourist. It doesn't actually say. For those of you who don't know, I believe these are called land cameras. This one is a Kodak. Let's see if I can show you how to open it. You pull this little tab here and then pop it open. Shutter looks good. Turns very well. Then here on the back, I can show you. I'll do it backwards here. I'll show you. You might know I can't get it open now. There we go. That's what it looks like on the inside. And like I say, this one does not say tourist on it, but I'll show you one second here. Close that back up. I got this one, which does say tourist on it. It actually says tourist 2, if you can see that. It's another Kodak. You can see here on the back. Has all that information. And there again, this is the way you open it. You press this button there and then pull it open, and the whole mechanism pops out. We'll get it to lock. There we go. The whole mechanism pops out. Really clean. I mean, it's a little dusty, but really clean camera. Okay, next I got a Kodak flash holder, Model B, still in the box. Show you. Has cord, has the plug, has the mount, everything down in here. There's the mount. And next I found, this is a Polaroid, not a Kodak, so this is a Polaroid 103 camera. This one opens a little bit differently. It opens from the top. Let's see if I can show you. Pops down that way, and then, hold on, it's very hard to do this stuff backwards. Come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Man. Well, that's the promise. It does open. If I can just figure it out. Okay, maybe we'll show you that one later. Oh, there we go. Alright. Polaroid land camera. If you know how to work them, they're not quite as confusing as all that. But let's see, I'll close it back up. Just push. Let's see how flat it is. Push your thing down. Push your flash down. Close it up. And you're ready to go. Okay, next. Found some, General Electric flash bulbs. And some Kodachrome movie film. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. It's just a... Now this one, I have no idea what this is. I'm not going to lie to you. But I think it might be, I don't know if it's even related to cameras. It might be some kind of hearing aid. That kind of stuck in my head. Kind of what it looks like. It does. Kind of looks like almost a like earbuds. What we have earbuds now, but of course, way back then. So I don't know. Maybe it's a hearing aid. Maybe it's not. I just thought it was cool. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure if there's a market for hearing aids. Okay, next, Polaroid exposure meter. These people were obviously into photography. Let's see if I can hold it down and show you at the same time. Still in its little velvet box. Okay, now this one is a big one, so let me see if I can get it over there. Alright. Now this I thought was the neatest thing that I got. But when I look it up, it's not worth as much as some of the other stuff, but that doesn't make it any less neat. Polaroid print copier. It actually closes up, and then you pull it down like this. And hold on, let's see if I can do it. This part came out because it was out when I bought it. I'm really not sure what this does, but it's pretty dang cool. Whatever it does, has the the meter and everything up there at the top, and it even has the instructions underneath. So I guess when I read the instructions, maybe I'll have some idea of what it does. But it actually is for a specific series of Polaroid land cameras. So I'm hoping that's one of the cameras that I actually have. Oops. Okay, now. Got all of those in the basement. And was on my way out. I already had the price made with the lady. I already had the deal made. And walked by, I guess, the living room, family room part, which I hadn't went in before I went in the basement. And they had some old magazines, old newspapers, things like that, ephemera. And I saw this. Now, for those of you who don't know Mickey Mouse, Ingersoll is what you want to look for Mickey Mouse. But I will say, the one that I found is not the Holy Grail. It's not as old. Let's see if I can stick it in here so I can show you. From my research, it looks like this one is from 1970 or 70s. Still has the original box, still has the guarantee card, the warranty card, everything with it. And let me let you get a close up of that. Let me take it out of the box for you here and hold it up. It is not working at the moment. I'm assuming the battery's dead. Hopefully, cross your fingers, if the battery makes it work, which I'm tempted not to even get a battery and mess with it, but I may. I'm not sure yet. Should do really well with that one. And money-wise, that should be my big score for the day. But I'm kind of a history buff. I don't know if how many of you guys are history buffs, but I'm kind of a history buff. So something else that I got was a huge stack. Let me show you the whole stack of, that's not the whole stack, that's part of the stack. Oh, this is the rest of the stack of pictures, old vintage pictures. And I've actually gone through a few of them. Thought I would pick out the coolest ones and show you guys. This one is actually dated. It's dated 1930. And the really cool thing about this one to me is that the guy is wearing his letterman's jacket or sweater with the actual date 1930, even though you can't quite see it. You can see the date here at the bottom on the picture where somebody wrote it. Okay, next. The reason this one is cool to me is it's actually taken, it says Bergener, Harper, Kansas. So obviously this family had a little bit of money because they went to the actual photo studio to have their pictures made. Ooh, let me turn it so you can read. Bergener, Harper, Kansas. The next one, this one, the picture is not the coolest thing about this. Well, I'll just show you. There's the picture. Very light. You can barely see the picture. But you go down to the bottom, and it says Boston Photo Car. So evidently they had a car. Well, it actually says Boston and Albany Railroad Photo Car. So this must have been on a railroad car. They had a place where you actually got your picture taken in the car. And during this time period, that would have been a pretty big deal. Okay, next one, which I thought was really cool, is evidently a wedding car. I'm not sure, it doesn't have a date or anything like that on it, but it's in front of a lumber company. And their car's all decked out for their wedding. Now, this one, since I am a teacher, this one is awesome to me because it is a classroom. You can see all the little boys and girls, they all look so thrilled to be there. Not about as thrilled as kids are nowadays to be in school. And this one, it's the last one I'm going to show you guys. It's just two guys sitting at a desk. But what I found the coolest was the calendar. So I broke out my jeweler's loop, and the calendar is actually dated 1929. So this picture was taken Depression times. Obviously this family was not doing so bad during the Depression. Or maybe they were. I don't know, but it doesn't look like it from the camera. They still had their nice suits and stuff on them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these pictures. I just love history, so it was cool to me. There was, oh man, I don't know what I did with the other one. Hold on, guys. There was one more. I showed it to my husband, and then I stuck it in the stack, and now I don't know where it is. Ah, shoot. Oh, come on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Now this one, I don't know the date there again, but evidently this was a family vacation. If you recognize this place, I would love to know where this is. But this is the cool part. I'm thinking this is some kind of a ride, a roller coaster, something to that effect. And if you notice, all they have to hold on to here are these little handles. I really hope they have a seatbelt in there, but it doesn't look like it. They're all fixed up in their nice little hats and their suits, and they're really styling today. So there again, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all those pictures. They were just it was just, I couldn't leave them there. There's somebody's whole family history just sitting there. There's one more thing. I wasn't going to show you this, but since I'm here, I will. Pick this up at the yard sale for $25, sealed Cabbage Patch VHS. That's going off to Amazon. And also for $5, picked up PS2 and another PS2. So, and those actually, I have the cords and everything in here with them. I don't know if they work for $5. I thought I'd take a chance. If nothing else, I'll sell them for parts. Anyway, there's that on again. Guess that's all I have for today, but it was a pretty good day, especially considering that I had no plans to go out today and do any kind of sourcing. And my daughter was actually amazed. We were on our way home, and she said, I cannot believe it. We did not go to one thrift store today. And she's right. We didn't go to any thrift stores, but I think we did fairly well. Okay, I told you I was going to tell you what I paid for it all. The 2 PlayStations I did get at a yard sale, so they were $5. At the estate sale, I got all of the cameras, the cassette recorders, all of the camera stuff, the pictures, and the Mickey Mouse watch. It was $125. So I'm hoping I'll do okay with that. I think I should get that from the watch alone, and all of the camera stuff will just be profit. There was, I'm kind of kicking myself, there was in the basement several rotary telephones, and one of them was a gorgeous red color, and I'm really kicking myself for not picking it up. I think they were asking $10 for it, and of course that was 25% off, so $7.50. I should have got the red telephone. Still debating on whether or not to send my husband back down there tomorrow and pick it up, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. If he goes back, I'll let you guys know. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe down there, somewhere down there. Hit subscribe, and I will let you guys know what these sell for when I sell them in my sales update videos. Let's see, today is Saturday. Be doing a sales update video tomorrow for the 10th through the 16th. So I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.